There is a peculiar beauty in struggle, a quiet nobility in the pursuit of difficult goals. From the first moment our distant ancestors gazed up at the night sky, perplexed by its vastness, they must have sensed that existence was not handed down easily. To hunt, to build, to survive. Each demanded effort. And yet, despite nature's indifference, humanity did not settle for mere survival. We sought meaning, purpose, and order in a universe that offered none by default. The concept of hard work, the voluntary embrace of difficulty, is uniquely human. No other species toils in pursuit of abstract ideals. No other animal agonizes over unanswerable questions. But we do, relentlessly. And it is this, perhaps, that defines us more than anything else. We reach upward not because we know we will succeed, but because the act of reaching itself transforms us. Yet the world often feels hostile to our efforts. Nature, in all its magnificent indifference, operates without concern for the sentient lives caught within its mechanisms. Earthquakes, famines, diseases. These are not punishments, nor are they tests. They are the inevitable byproducts of a universe governed by natural laws. Laws that predate us and will endure long after we are gone. And here begins the great human conflict. How to reconcile the cruelty of nature with the idea of a benevolent, all-powerful deity. Throughout history, religious faith has sought to explain suffering through divine will or cosmic justice. Entire civilizations were built upon the belief that disasters were punishments for moral failings or that the righteous would be rewarded in another life. It was comforting, perhaps necessary, for societies grappling with their own powerlessness against the elements. But as scientific reasoning emerged, so too did the cracks in this worldview. We learned that plagues were not divine retribution but microscopic organisms. That lightning was not the anger of gods, but the discharge of atmospheric electricity. Slowly, painfully, the mystical was replaced by the empirical. And yet faith lingers, not because it is rational, but because it satisfies a different human need. The need for certainty, for comfort, for meaning. Science offers no such comfort. It does not care for our feelings. It simply reveals, layer by layer, the vast, indifferent machinery of the cosmos. We now know that our planet is but a speck in a galaxy of hundreds of billions of stars, itself one of trillions of galaxies. We are, in every cosmic sense, insignificant. Our lives, our civilizations, even our species are transient. One asteroid, one supernova, one cosmic accident, and everything we know could vanish. Not with a bang of divine judgment, but with the quiet inevitability of natural law. And yet, paradoxically, it is this very insignificance that elevates the human struggle. The fact that we know how small we are, that we grasp the immensity of what surrounds us, is itself a miracle of consciousness. In a universe that neither knows nor cares, we are the rare phenomenon that contemplates its own existence. But this awareness carries responsibilities. Chief among them is our duty to think critically, to resist the seduction of dogma. For dogma, whether religious or ideological, offers the dangerous illusion of certainty where there is none. It tells us that the world is simple, that all questions have answers, and that dissent is sin. But reality is complex, messy, and often uncomfortable. The search for truth is not a straight path. It is a labyrinth, where every answer breeds new questions. This is why educators, true educators, are among the most vital members of any society. Not because they pass down facts, but because they ignite the flame of curiosity. Their role is not to dictate what to think, but to teach how to think. To empower minds to question, to doubt, to demand evidence. It is through this process that humanity advances, not through blind allegiance to authority, but through the courage to challenge it. Our species has achieved wonders. We have cured diseases, split the atom, walked on the moon. But every step forward was paved by those willing to endure hardship, to sacrifice comfort for the sake of knowledge. They did not seek personal glory, or if they did, it was a fleeting, human weakness. What mattered was the legacy, that the world be left better, freer, more enlightened. And so, in the end, the value of hard work, of pursuing what is difficult, lies not in the accolades it brings, but in what it builds, within us and beyond us. A civilization that values truth over comfort. A people who understand that meaning is not given, but made, in every act of compassion, every moment of discovery, every struggle against the darkness. Let us strive, then, not for immortality or divine favor, but for the simple, profound honor of contributing, however briefly, to the endless human project. To be, for a moment, a light in the vast, indifferent night. And when that light fades, let it not matter that our names are forgotten. What matters is that the light itself was real, and that it helped, however slightly, to illuminate the path for those who come next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.